take a swig of my green tea right quick. So we're gonna start with my dream, per the usual, and then I'm gonna get into shuffling. Two people very curious about what I'm doing, where my money is coming from, how I'm able to do what it is I do, and why the fuck I'm still smiling every day. Two people that both pretended to be friends and wanted something else. One in particular wanted to befriend me because she thought I wanted her husband. Another one befriended me because she thought I would change my mind about wanting her. The first situation started, we'll say the friend that thought that I wanted her. She called me and asked me to come and get some stuff of mine from her place. Now, mind you, I don't have anything at anybody's fucking place but other than my own. So this was rather weird. But in the dream, I called her and said, all right, bet, I'm gonna come around X, Y, Z o'clock on such and such day, and I'm gonna pick up my stuff. I was dropping off one vehicle, and I was picking up a new vehicle right outside of her place, like literally down the street from her place, but I didn't tell her that. So when I got to her place, I showed up in my original car and parked right behind my new truck. Pulled up behind the truck and parked, and she pulled up beside me, and she was like, how you afford a new truck? Where you get the money to do this? I shouldn't be asking you that, but I'm asking, bitch, how did you do this? I said nothing because she stopped herself and was like, I shouldn't be asking you this. And I just looked at her like, you're right, you shouldn't be, so why are you? I get to her house and we go inside and I start like folding up clothes. She had washed my clothes and I started folding up clothes and putting it in baskets and then started like carrying it outside. And then she follows me outside and she's like, no, but for real, again, how in the hell are you able to afford a new truck? And you collecting your stuff from my place. Then there's the other person that's in her own marriage and thinks that I want her husband. So she fakes, befriending me and then creates this group chat so that I have to go through her to get to him. Real weird. We have collector. Now, both of them would come to me talking about, oh, I love them, but I could find something better. I could do better. I don't have to stay with them. And my stance was always, so talk to your wife. So talk to your husband. What the fuck are you telling me for? Like, why in the hell do y'all keep calling me to talk about how miserable you are in your marriage? But when you're together, you're talking to him about his little friend. You're talking to her about her fake girlfriend. Like, the shit was just weird. And I had nothing to fucking do with it. I was not in nobody's fucking thruffle or whatever it is. Exactly. I was not in nobody's nothing. Nobody's nothing. We got manifesting all of this shit coming out. I was in nobody's nothing and collector on the bottom. But basically, it's the assumptions of other people that are in your business, and I have cut these people off. The moment I noticed that they were all being fucking fake and phony, I was like, nope, you gotta go. I don't want any parts of this. You're using my friendship to go back into your marriage and feed into toxicity. You're using our friendship to placate in the streets like I want you. I do not. And it's weird. It's weird as fuck. It's weird as fuck. Exactly. You sitting there smiling and kikiing with me, not using your introspection, like that's just weird as shit. Your ass about to be marrying some karma, because you playing like you my friend just to pulling my energy, and that's gross. And then you go behind my back and talk about me. Let's talk about that. Friends that actually fake be your friend and go talk about you. Child, that's weird. Tell me what we have going on in this energy, because right now what I'm getting is fake friends. Go with your first thought and guard it. Whomever I'm speaking to, I feel like you've been bumping heads with people that are just giving you fake ass energy. Like, people have been real weird today in particular. Today is Monday, and people are just acting real fucking weird. If you're not acting stank, you acting cold-hearted. If you're not acting cold-hearted, you just acting like a fucking demon. If you're not acting like a demon, you acting fake and phony, and that shit is weird as shit. We gotta answer the call and guard it again. So you may be getting phone calls from fake friends. You may be getting invites from fake friends. That hey, come hang out shit. Who's calling? What I said? What did I say? Stop pretending to be people's friend just because you want something more. That's weird fucking behavior. If you have interest in somebody, then tell them. Allow them to tell you if they have interest in you. Because by all means, I'm gonna be the first one to be like, no, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. Tell me more. We have Taurus. They may be a Taurus. They may be in Taurus season. They may come to you on some, let me drop some knowledge and wisdom on you, young person. The deck split. But, oh child, the deck was split the whole freaking time. They're smitten. So people are coming into your life. They want you to answer the call. They want you to accept the opportunity because they have a crush on you. Well, shit. What did I say? Your aura tickles their pickle. The fuck? They have a whole crush on you. Ooh. I've had this one log in the fire since I started cooking. This one log ain't burnt yet. So there is nothing burning on your end. Wow. There is nothing burning on your end. Yeah, what'd I say? Your aura tickles their pickle. Again, they're coming in on some cat daddy shit. Let me, show you something. Let me befriend you. Let me teach you something. And mind you, neither one of these people taught me anything. They taught me nothing. And if anything, a lot of their conversation was, how do you do what it is you do? How do you read tarot? And both of them were asking me, how do I read tarot? That's fine. One that was married kept talking about she's bi, she wants to go the opposite direction. I'm like, girl, you play them bi-curious lesbian games somewhere else. Don't come to me. I want no part. No, absolutely the fuck not. Find that shit elsewhere. I don't care where you fucking find it, but find that shit elsewhere. Don't come to me with that. Exactly. You unfuck bothered. A log in the fire that ain't burning. Child, boundaries are up and high. So whoever I'm talking to, if you're going through this right now, you're unfuck bothered, you're telling them deuces, kick rocks, go elsewhere, try that shit somewhere else. They're talking about they want to baby you and pamper you and spoil you and be your friend and buy you drinks and shit and take you out. Washed my clothes. Washed and folded my clothes, and I was putting them in the basket. But was asking me how I got my new truck. Like, where was my money coming from? Yeah, that shit's over. This is a Rizzy. It's a Riz app. Yep. Armor protection. I'm getting a lot here. Yep. You balancing scales out. This shit ain't adding up. You may be a Libra. You may be in Libra season where you recognize, about October that this is not it. This just is not for me. Pulled in two different directions. Two different people. Hello? Jezebel spirit. Wow. And the first two cards came out, answer the call in the district. Jezebel spirit. You got two different people pulling you. Wow. That's crazy, bro. That's the information you needed to know this evening. That's the information you needed to know this evening. Two different people pulled in two different directions. Okay, so tell me February. I don't want to see neither one of these people coming at you in February. No thank you. No ham, no ma'am. Nope. Fire sign. Again, it's a log on the fire that is not burning. That's all I'm getting. I don't care if one of them is a fire sign or a Taurus, or again, that's what I'm getting. It's a fire sign and a Taurus. King of Wands. Yep. Bad habits. Whew. You know, in addition to trying to decipher why these two people were pulling at me in different directions in different ways, I'm also feeling like somebody is trying to pull on me romantically. Are you feeling that too? I'm feeling like somebody is pulling on your love strings, you know? Let's see what that's about. Ooh, a player. I said, let's see what that's about. That's about somebody wanting you back just to fucking play games. Are they coming back to play games? They know you're the real deal. What does that mean? Found a blessing in the separation. So, this is so ridiculous. Almost every read, there's a player that comes back creeping into the read that just wants to take over the whole conversation. Sips tea and ignores the shit. Let me get a little closer here so you can see. The player wants to come back to the real deal. They want a full commitment. I was just talking about somebody pulling on your energy because they miss you, because they want you. And maybe because it's Valentine's Day. You know what? Let's talk about that then. What did I say? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is crazy. So there really is a player or a past person that wants you back, that has found a blessing in the separation between you and them, and is really pulling on your energy. I printed these out on like cards that are about this size, actually bigger than this. But right now, the ones that are looking at me are Crush, Money Coming In, and Two of Pentacles. You're their abundance, and they miss you. Wow, what did I say? They're sitting over there. Crush, Two of Pentacles, pulled in different directions. Crush and Two of Pentacles and Money Coming In. So again, homegirl was asking me, where'd you get all the money from to get this truck? Like, how are you able to afford this? But Money Coming In, Two of Pentacles and Crush, and now we have Crush here. Who's the crush about? Oh, the truth, the player. That's what we started talking about, was this player. So the truth is, the player wants a commitment with you, sweetheart. Do you like my nails? Oh my goodness, my original nail tech did them. She said, I'm gonna give you a pink and a red lip because you're gay. Two ladies kissing. I was like, well, I typically wear the red, so who's wearing the pink? She said, I don't know. Where's your friend? I was like, girl, get out of here. Oh man, girl, get out of here. Truth and love deserves an encore. What's right behind that? Manifesting. They're manifesting you back. So again, damn, I had just said it feels like somebody is pulling on. Somebody is telepathically sending me communication and messages, and this is why. And then we had astral projection also. So bitch, they are manifesting you back. In addition to these two fake friends that you have going on here. Tell me about the married friend. You can have a married friend that is straight, but you're the lesbian of the group. Bitch, I'm scared. At this point, I'm scared because that's literally what I'm looking at on the floor. This Two of Pentacles card is sitting on the floor. Crush is sitting on the floor. They're literally sitting just like this, and money coming in is right behind it. So the married person is who I just asked about, right? I'm trying to go back. When I got home, I made spaghetti. When I make my Italian style spaghetti, I take a little bit longer to marinate my sauce and meat and cut up extra vegetables and all this other stuff. And the whole time I kept feeling like somebody misses my cooking. Like I would smell it and like it would grace my nose and I'd be like, oh, somebody misses my cooking. Two of Pentacles. But the married person is married, so why in the hell are they thinking about you? Introspection, they want to chill. Magician, mirroring. So let me get this straight. So you are in your marriage and trying to copy the person that you befriended because they knew your husband. So now you're pretending that you're them in the kitchen cooking for him? That's weird. That's weird. He married you. I'm gonna need you to be yourself. Not to try to be marrying. Child. Clutch your pearls. Clutch your pearls. Clutch your pearls. Because the secret is about to be revealed. I just got choked up. That was like a smoker's cough. So somebody is smoking through the situation, and I feel like it's a hookah type of thing because I just got watermelon. It could be that. But I just got watermelon. So you sitting there smoking a hookah after cooking for him, pretending to be his friend. Or cook it, like right now the fire is going and it sounds like water is boiling. I did say I've made spaghetti, so I hear like boiling water. That's crazy. Clutch your pearls about what? Child, you sitting over there talking about your little friend. Damn. I don't understand that. I'm not gonna marry somebody and I know it's somebody else waiting in the wind. I was not the person waiting in the wind, mind you. I gave no evidence of sitting in anybody's waiting room or wind. I'm not going to be married to somebody and sitting in a space with them knowing that they're thinking about somebody else, knowing that they're lashing out at me because they can't be with somebody else, knowing that they're rolling over in the bed facing the wall and not facing me or talking to me when we're married. I'm not doing that. So yeah, you smoking heavy because right now I want to cough again. Girl, I feel bad for you, but I don't. I feel bad for you, but I do not. Because what you're trying to carbon copy and emulate is not what you think it is. You would have identified that what you're talking about and what you're doing is just wrong. It's weird as fuck shit. It's weird as fuck shit. I need to get off of this. Yeah, I need to get off of this. Queen of Swords. I need to get off of this. I'm completely rejecting this. Yep, I don't give a damn what type of love y'all want back in y'all's relationship, what you thought that this situation was going to be. I'm nobody's unicorn. The other reading that I did yesterday was about a unicorn, about a Taurus and a Pisces. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Right behind this, we have discernment and glowing. I'm not going to be nobody's unicorn. And if I'm talking to the person that has this situation going on where somebody else is watching you and pretending to be your friend just so that they can copy you and go back to their spouse and, you know, try to pretend to be you, that shit is weird as fuck. That's weird as fuck. Yeah, we're going to get out of this. So moving on. Talk to me about... the fake friend that asked, where you get this money from? Where you get this money from? It's talking behind your back. It's over. That's over. Talking behind your back. Saying the worst shit too. People who always talk about you when they don't know shit about you, they'll take like little bits and pieces and be like, oh well, I'm sure this and I bet that, and you don't know shit. You don't know shit. That's why we got this damn Black Widow card sitting here. You don't know shit. You just sitting there running your mouth, talking bad about somebody. Like, you're really wasting your time. Everything she told me about that relationship stays right here. I ain't never talked about her, never mentioned who she's dating, never said anything about her. Cause that's not my shit. That's not my bag. I don't have to pick that up. The deck split, girl. Seek some wisdom. And of course I mentioned therapy. Of course I said, you should be talking to somebody if you're not going to be on any sort of medication, because I'm not going to be on any sort of medication for anything. I told a doctor that I was nervous about meeting a new doctor and having to go over medical history and leaving my past doctor. He was like, well, you seem nervous, so let me prescribe you something. I don't give a fuck what I seen. You can prescribe all day. That don't mean I'm going to take it. Like, you don't have to take the medicine that they prescribe you. Mind you, again, I said I was nervous because I know you got to draw blood. I know that I have to meet with somebody new, and you're a man. Okay? I've been with a female doctor for, over 20 years. I was with her for over 20 years. That woman saw me through surgery, through diagnosis, through, like, good God. And then I'm coming to talk to you in this little rinky-dinky ass office. Yeah, I'm nervous. I don't like this. Like, I want my doctor back. And he gonna prescribe me something. No, thank you. Anyway, Black Widow. Coven. The information that she is using and utilizing, she's going back to her people. Anybody that'll listen, basically, is what I got on their roster. Anybody that'll listen. And out of nowhere, it was just like, you and I are cool, but that doesn't mean that I want to date you just because I'm nice to you and you're nice to me. That doesn't mean that there's any type of sexual interest here. No. Yeah. Stepping off because it's false. This is not what the hell you thought it was. That's not what I want. You know what? And I absolutely valued her vulnerability. I did. Because it allowed me to be vulnerable. And like I said, we could have conversations and talk about some stuff. But at the same time, I knew that she was guarded about things. Like, she would tell me something and then shield herself. So I was like, okay, well, we can keep it surface level. We just met. So I'm not about to rush into a friendship with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to tell you my whole life history. I'm going to be just as vulnerable with you as you are with me. And the moment I feel you start to pull back or retract, I'm going to do the same thing. But not on some vengeful get back, just because, you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you the same level that you're giving me. And until we're both comfortable to release those boundaries, then it's going to be fucking boundaries all day. But I'm not lowering any boundaries just because you say that you have a sexual interest. Like, and I don't even think it was like a sexual interest. I think it was just, let me try to put you in my pocket and see if I could. No. Absolutely not. What is this? Oh man, the type to jump tables after you. That is not going to make or break my draws. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to just drop trousers just because you do that. I'm this way. I'm this exact same way. We went out to it. We were given the same frequency. This is why I thought we were cool. This is why I thought we could, kick it in public together. Why I thought we could be vulnerable together. But it wasn't on some, I'm going to jump tables specifically because you're mine type of thing. I'm going to jump tables because you're my friend. If you're my friend, then I'm going to bat for you. You know what I'm saying? But some weird shit. Anxiety. Yeah, that definitely made it, a little anxious to have further conversations. But the conversations that needed to be had, I definitely was having them. How you feeling? What's going on? You're being a little weird. You're pulling back a little bit. What's up? What's going on? And every time that I got met with, I'm okay. What did I do? Return that same energy. Okay, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. I return that same energy because I don't know what you putting out. And then at the same time, that's when I found out that she was literally talking about me behind my back. You were being two-faced. Child. Yeah. I don't give a damn about being on nobody's mind. That's cool, that's fine. That situation will probably always be on your mind, but again, seek some wisdom and get some help because that friendship is over completely. I don't do breadcrumbs. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not repeating myself either. So the moment I noticed it, I was just like, snip, snip, gotta go. And that was a wrap for that. I said I will have the conversations all day, every day. Every day, all day. The text split. I will have the conversations all day, every day. I am not afraid to talk to you about what it is I need to say. Point blank and period. I don't like stale air between friends. I don't like stale air between anyone. But if you don't talk to me, then there's nothing that I can do. The deck wants to split. Again, I'm going to take the chance to dispel any and all illusions. Okay? That's my job. That's my stance. That's how I'm rocking. If you ain't, then that's why the fuck you over there. And that's where I'm at with it. We got Pisces here. Water sign, transmuted. Again, hits different. Retrospective. Demisexual. Hello? I'm not sleeping with anything and everything out here in these streets. Talk about it. Confidence. Yep. I know I got options. We all have fucking options. But my friends are not my options. Can we talk about that, people? I don't fuck my friends. I don't sleep with my friends. I don't even fucking flirt with my friends. I think that shit is rather tasteless and disgusting. I don't do those things. If that's your bag, that's your bag. That's not mine. So I don't have to worry about picking it up or putting it down. Dodged. Left for the karmic. That's fine. You can continue with your karmic ways and karma will be on the way. Perfectly fine. Again, I know I have options. I'm not for the weak. I'm not for that bullshit at all. You can keep projecting your bullshit. That's perfectly fine because again, we had karma on the way and left for the karmic. So that's karma twice. I ain't got shit to do with that, boo. Clean up that situation. Clean up that situation. Keep them fucking secrets. Keep them. Looking like Love Jones out here. I don't give a damn what we looked like in public. What it TI is absolutely nothing. Nothing. So that was the dream. That was the whole dream. I walked away from that dream like, them bags ain't got nothing to do with me. What is this? Attracted and collected. Those bags ain't got nothing to do with me. The deck split. Your obsessions have nothing to do with me. Your projections have nothing to... Ooh, hello. Your obsessions have nothing to do with me. I don't care how attracted you pretended to be. They have nothing to do with me. Nothing. Okay? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. What's behind obsessive? Ego, Virgo, pulling up, deep in thought. Stay deep in thought and in your feelings. That's fine. Collector, behind Empress, but it's an offer. Sitting there, Hermit, Gemini, and Swirl, thinking that they want to come back because we was on the same frequency. We were not. We were not. Behind Attracted, Hangman, sitting there being at my... Please seek help. Get the guidance that you need. Because I can't do shit for you, okay? You can call me for a read. We can do that. But other than that, get the help that you need, okay? Thank you and good night. Ooh. Speak your whole truth, nothing but the truth, okay? Speak your truth and let them choke on that smoke. Didn't I say that I wanted to cough because I felt like I was... That's it. We'll be at 35:23. Anything else? Anything else? This actually landed on Libra and pulled in different directions. This landed on Libra too. Guarded, yes. Any intuition and saw right through this shit and spoke up directly, sitting here in anxiety. That ain't my bag, not my problem, not my problem. Despair came out again at the bottom, and I'm gonna call it. That's about it. That's it. That's all, folks. I may come back and do another read. Why is my nose itching now?